Hello, I'm ABXToyCat, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about Title Update 31, and this seems like a weird thing to talk about because it's already out everywhere, right? Not quite everywhere. So basically there are two versions of Minecraft which still do not have the latest update. That is the PS Vita version of Minecraft, and that is the Wii U version, and I want to talk about exactly when they're getting it, because if you're on either of those platforms, it might be really scary to think like, everyone's playing this new update, but I don't even know when I'm going to get it. So today's video is to maybe help you with that, and if you do like the video, please do like it and let me know. It helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you like this kind of update for the Vega platforms that I know not everyone plays, but a lot of you are playing there. So yeah, let's start by talking about the PS Vita, because we have a lot more information on the PS Vita version of the game, and we actually know exactly why it ended up, not releasing at the same time as everything else, and that is because it failed the certification testing. So I put out a video on certification just before the update came out to let everyone know how that whole thing works, and I mentioned how it can fail, but it's not so likely to. Funny enough, just after I say that, it turns out one of the versions of Minecraft did fail, and the really interesting thing about this to me is that only the PS Vita version of the update failed, and this means that the PS Vita rules are so different to the other rules that, the same update can go on 5 platforms and only fail the PS Vita version. So if you don't know, they got the report on why it failed, and then they came in on the weekend and they actually fixed it, and they've submitted it again to Sony. So that means that it's currently going back through certification. I don't know if it, gets to skip some of the cert because it's already done it and it only failed one part, or if it's going through the entire thing again. But yeah, TU31 is currently in cert with Sony, and presumably whenever their cert team's working, they'll get this out. Hopefully that would mean at some point this week, just before Christmas. It'd suck if you're only on the PS Vita and you're like, I'm waiting for the update and it's just not coming. But TU31 for PS Vita should be out within the next week, if not the week after that. I assume, the certification team's working overtime to make sure everything releases, and one of the big priorities should be a Minecraft update, because, Minecraft and PS Vita is a pretty cool thing. So yeah, that's TU31 for Minecraft PS Vita, but what about TU31 for Minecraft Wii U? This is a big question, because, Minecraft Wii U did just come out literally a day before the update, and a lot of people thought it would come out with the update, because with two things releasing that close together, why not release them together? Unfortunately, that's not the entire logic behind exactly what happened, and I actually have a theory as to why. So my theory as to why the Wii U version did not launch with TU31 is I think it was being developed all year. I think the reason we got such a small update in July, I think it was, the T25 update, the reason I think that was so small is because they've been working on the Wii U version of the game pretty much all year, and one of the things, they finished it in December, and they're like, okay, this is ready to go, let's get this packaged, let's get this sent to Nintendo, let's get the marketing done, and then let's start working on TU31. I think the release was scheduled well ahead of time when it came to the Wii U side of things, and that most of the time in December was spent, finishing up, TU31, because they need this update to be released, they need it to be bug-free, so they're like putting all their resources towards it, and I think because of that, they came to release it just happened to be at roughly the same time as the Wii U version of the game, and, their rough plan for it was, we'll release this for Wii U later. As it turns out, it came out literally the day after the Wii U version of the game, and I think the reason they didn't try to release the two together is because the Wii U version is going to have some bugs. It already has some bugs, they're not particularly major, but the Wii U version of the game has some bugs, and TU31 has some bugs, and since there's going to be, two sets of bugs to fix, why not just wait until you can fix them together, and then release the update with that? So, if you don't know, TU32 is going to be a bug fix for TU31, there's a bunch of bugs that need to be fixed, no massive ones, but just stuff like the map, stuff like the big TNT glitch, that stuff all needs to be fixed. So what they're presumably going to do is look at these two sets of problems, fix them at the same time, and release TU32 instead of releasing TU31 as the first update for Minecraft on the Wii U. So the rough release date I would expect on Minecraft Wii U TU31 is going to be January, because, they've been very open with the certification process. They've told us nothing about an update going in with Nintendo, which means they didn't even, sneak one in just before the end of their Christmas break. There is nothing planned right now, but presumably as soon as they come back, they're going to be working on the bug fix, then they're going to be just sending the bug fix straight over to the Nintendo system. That's what I think will happen. It could turn out that they release TU31, then release a bug fix a week later, but I think it just makes more sense that if they haven't done it yet, why not just wait till they fix the bugs and then do it then? That's my theory on this whole thing anyway. Obviously, things can change. They could have just not told us anything, because maybe they're not allowed to tell anything about this Nintendo certification process, but what I imagine is the case is that Minecraft PS Vita will be getting TU31 within the next, a week, perhaps two, and then the Wii version of the game will probably be getting it in 2016, which is a shame, but, it's a shame that you kind of have to put up with. I just got the Wii version of the game and I was excited to play it, and then the next day the update came out and it's like, oh, Now I can't just play the old version of the game because it's really just the same but older, and it's nice to check and to compare TU31, but that's just that. So yeah, I hope you did all enjoy this video. It was a quick little bit of news / update stuff, but a lot of people have been asking because there is a lot of people that play just those two versions of the game, as it turns out. So please do like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot, and let us know if you do like it, share if you really likes it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. We're getting closer to Christmas, and I'm thinking of doing a Christmas special. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments, and besides that, I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.